Hello YouTube, and welcome to a brand new Unity 3D space tutorial. So, one thing I'm going to do just before I start, I need your help. Can you comment below on your answer to one question I'm about to ask you? For all those who follow the series, so if you're just one of those who comes in at certain parts, don't worry about it. But would you rather me just do the basic GUI, so like I'm going to put a button here, and then do the advanced stuff off screen, so like the customization, making it look nice and stuff, or would you prefer it all in the video as a separate tutorial or something? Just comment below just so I know, because it just saves time otherwise. But yeah, so what we're going to do today is continue working on our spaceship shop, but we've got a slight error we've got to fix first. So if we go back to level 1, so far we've made it, if we double click our character, which I'm going to drag down here, just save us time, yep, who at the moment, when he walks up to this mission 2 script here, it will say, go and kill the bandits. Then when we go and kill the bandits, it says go back to the ship dealer up here and buy a ship. So we need to make him buy a ship really, don't we? Easy enough. So we're going to work on this GUI right here. And all we're going to do is a basic one, like I said for the question, and all it's going to do is simply say a button. That's it, and a question, a button and some money. And it needs him to have enough money, but hopefully it should work. So if we go back to our second mission script here, and open it up, you will see that we actually have an error at the moment. So if I were to click play, and this error you might not have, because this is something I've been testing, but I'm going to show you how to get around it if you do. So if we come over here, I'm just going to quickly speed our character up so we're not walking at like 2 miles per hour every time, 50. So if we come over here and activate this mission, it says take out the bandits, you get 300 gold coins. So if we click it, you'll see that we get slammed by errors and the game lags hugely. And all these errors is basically saying these bandits have gone mad. As you can see, the males have gone crazy, and I think the model's gone corrupt, or I must have put a backup one in or something, but we've got to fix it, and the fixing's not the easiest thing in the world. Now there's 2 ways we can fix it, because if you can see, if I were to drag the prefab of this, if I click the object and select prefab, this one here is showing, but if I drag him out, we get nothing but glitches, and the game starts to lag. So it's something to do with that one, because if I were to go to the models section here and drag out a male, we get no issues whatsoever. So it's very confusing, no issues whatsoever. All gone. But yeah, so I don't know, but we're going to fix it really easily just for this tutorial purpose. So all I'm going to do is double click our mission 1 script, if I can select it, there, and open it up. And I'm going to scroll down to where it says bandits.setActive equals true. And what this does is turn all the bandits off. That simple. So I'm going to hide it. And now, the easy thing we can do is right here it says if bandits equals 0, then it does this. So all we need to do is come to here and change bandits alive to 0. That's it. And then we're done. So we can try it, right? And if this works, I'll go and simply design the GUI, and it will make it take some money off the character, because we need it to, but it will look good. And we also need to fix our health bar soon as well. But if we press Q, take out the bandits, get rid of the bandits by any missions necessary, 300 gold coins, click it, no more errors. Perfect. So, what we need to do as well is create a static var, so if the player's already in a mission, he can't do no more, otherwise we'll get too confused. It's going to be one of them type of games. So if I change this to 0, we'll see it changes it back to 5. So the error we've made, well on my part, is kind of simple. All we're going to do is come down here and note these out as well. Like so. Because what this does is it activates all the bandits, and then for every bandit in the length it does this. And then this checks if the bandit's health has been taken down, and it takes this down. But if the bandit doesn't equal that, then it just keeps it at the same length. So if we cross that out, we should be able to change it without it reversing it. Hopefully. So if I turn and run up to this mission here, Q, activate the mission, click begin quest, then if we come away from it all, And if we go to this one and change it to 1, you'll see it no longer sticks. If we change it to 0, as soon as we press the 0 key, boom, we've got it. Wow, I can't believe you did that. The bandits have been harassing me for ages. Go visit the ship dealer and say I sent you. He will reward you handsomely, blah blah blah. So we click begin quest, and this is where we need the ship dealer to go ding and appear. We could insert a cutscene, we might do that in the future, but this is really, really simple. First thing we need to do is here, in fact I want to make him outside. It would be cool if he's outside. So round about here, we'll just make him spawn. It'll just randomly appear here. Ting. And then you'll be able to go up to him, and then we go up to him close, press Q like we do with the shop, and it pops up with everything we need. So that works fine. So what I'm going to do is just literally build a shop out of cubes for now. So just something very basic, what we can put him in, which makes it look like a real shop, and then we'll later create a real shop. Yeah. So I'm going to duplicate it, move it across, and I'm going to duplicate this one, put it roughly here, and then change it from that to that. Oh dear. So literally just building a shop, that's all I'm doing. Drag this across, that'll do. So maybe if we build it high enough so the character might not be able to jump over it, you know, it might look good. So if we change the Y to 5, no, 3, that'll do. Stick it in floor, kaboom. There we go. Now all I'm going to do is apply the brick texture to it, and then that should look okay. Notice how I'm saying okay. So hopefully we attach it to it. Try the 60 wall, try the 20 wall. Why do the 60 wall and the 20 wall the exact same? No, that can't be right. So I'm going to change the 60 wall material, what we've got, to 5. And then it looks slightly better, so we can attach that to every one. Of course we're going to need to make something to attach to the top to make it look better. But yeah, so that's where our ship dealer is going to go in here. Easy enough. So what I'm going to do is go to our models folder, because clearly the old prefab isn't working. So where are you? Come here, models. Here, so we've got two, we've got FBX and we've got normal one. So I'll just drag the normal one out and I'll drag him up. There, turn him around, so 180. And then that will be him. Done. I'll turn off play automatically because we don't need him to. And put him near the front, just so it looks like he's doing stuff. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to go in and grab his arms and then rotate his arms. Just for the pure fun of it. So if we rotate his spine forward. Okay, his spine again. There we go. And then we go in. Maybe... go in some more. Just, I'm really just nitpicking here. Lift his head up and grab his arm. Move it out. And go in some more. Grab his right upper arm. Rotate it round. Maybe push it down, and then we'll go in and lift his hand up. Just like that. See, bones make everything so much easier in gaming. I love bones. In gaming, of course. Because it'd be weird otherwise. So, well, not weird. I don't... Yeah, I'm going to shut up. But yeah, so if we just put it, say, there. So look, now he looks like he's very, very ill, and something's poked him very hard in the wrong place. But hey, so... we can continue. So this is our shop dealer. We need to make him a script. So if we just type in, well, if we go to our scripts folder and type in shop, if we can find it, there we go. Female text shop, we'll duplicate it, and we'll, in fact, we'll just call male ship shop. We will of course make this far better. This is just practice really. We're going to make one shop script which can suit everything eventually. So, shop on we need to keep, and the rest we don't need. I'm going to do from default, so I'm going to get rid of everything. If you want to keep it there you can, otherwise I'm just getting rid of it all. So, shop on equals false. This will be used to say when the shop's on. The next one we need is textures. So there, and we'll say var, and then it needs to be a shop background, and it will be a texture 2D. It's going to be a texture 2D because it's going to be a 2D texture, not a 3D material. If you wanted a 3D material, use material or texture. So I'm going to go below again, and I'm going to type function on GUI, and in here I'm simply going to type if shop on, which is going to be in lower cases now, shop on equals true. In fact, we don't even need to put equals true. If shop on, yes I know I put a 9, in here we'll say this is where our GUI begins, so we'll say GUI.box rect, and we'll say 0, in fact not 0, 512 by 512, so roughly in the middle of the screen. I'm just guessing here, I'm not actually going to keep it at this. And we'll say for the size, we need to go and find the background, don't we? So if we type in female text shop, where's your script, Mrs. There. So we go and get a shop window, and we stick it to our male. That sounds wrong, but hey. So shop window, what size is it? Does it say? It is 512 by 512, that's the size. Don't worry about the error, so 512, 512. Hey, full house. So in here, we'll set it to shop background, and that'll do. We'll not, in fact we will assign a skin, so we'll just say skin. And up here, we'll styles for skin, GUI style. So it's now going to style, and all that style is going to do is get rid of the background so it looks a bit neater. Hey, so I'm going to type GUI.label rect, and we'll literally say from the top, because it's not a group box, so it doesn't revert it back. We'll just say, I'm doing this for quickness. I'm going to reset this to a begin group, and push this across, and then down here GUI.end group, just makes life a bit easier. So from the top we'll say 100 down, well 20 across, 100 down, and the length of it will be 200 across and then 30 down. So we can set the label to by, well, the SKU, yeah, so, and then equals 300 gold. And then next to it we can have a button, pretty much. Yep, and then under it we'll type GUI.button rect, and then instead of 20 we'll say roughly 40, 60 across, and then again we'll say same width, well same Y down, 170 by 30, and then the button will say by, yeah. And then we'll not give it a skin, so we know it's a button, but I'm going to turn it into an if statement so we can actually use it. Easy, right? So by SKU, and then all we need to do is check it against the player's gold. If they have enough, then it literally sells on the SKU. Easy. 100% easy. But don't forget, this is very basic. This is nowhere as near as complex as our ship shop one. So up here, I'll type scripts, and we'll type var stats, well, player underscore stats entity stats, because we're linking the variable to it, the script, so we need to go and get that. So we'll type player stats dot player dot, and then we need to go and get the money because I have no idea what we called it. Where is it? Character, miss scripts, so you've got no errors. Entity stats, player, and then we need to get money, so that's apparently not here. So it took a while, but I finally found it. It's in item stats, which is a kind of a weird place I'd usually put it, but hey. So we're going to type item stats.playermoney instead of the stats currently there. In fact, we're going to keep that because that's we can get easy access to our ship. So we'll type item stats.playersmoney. If you've done the same as me, that'll be you. If not, link it directly to your money. And we'll say, before it, if item stats.playersmoney is more than or equal to 300. So basically, if the player has more than 300 money, or equal to 300, so if they have exactly 300, if you don't put the equals, if they've got 300, they can't buy it, so yeah, put the equals. Then we're going to say item stats.playermoney minus equals 300, and then we're going to set the player starts. So player starts dot player dot, and then we need to go and get his current ship there, put it in there. So player starts will go up to this variable. This variable will link to the entity starts. The entity starts will go to the current ship, and then the current ship will set to the SKU equals the SKU. Done, right? So that's that done. We'll do a little else. So else. So we'll just create a little boolean up here. So we'll type boolean var show error boolean equals false, and then down here we'll type inside the group if show error equals, so if it equals true, then GUI.label rect, and we'll just literally put it above this one here. So it'll be 20 across still, but it'll be 80 up, in fact 60 up, and then we'll say it's 200 by 30 again. So comma error, you do not have enough gold. In fact, we'll get rid of the error, that's more technical. So you do not have enough gold, bracket, and semicolon. So show error will come true if the player does not have enough money. And then we'll turn it off if they do buy it, equals false. Obviously we could make it better, but like I said, I'm just doing it basically for now. So that comes down and goes blah blah blah. So show all this GUI. If shop is on, we need to make it available to be on. So if we type function update, there we are. In here, we'll do our range detection again. I need to zoom in, I apologise. If you've not done our range detection, you really should watch some of my other tutorials because we do it all the time. But I'm going to show it you basically because it's a brilliant little tool. So I'll say var range equal, well, it'll be a vector 3 for XYZ position, that's what we need. So it will equal to GameObject.find character dot transform dot position. So it'll grab the character's position, then take it away from the shopkeeper's position. And then we'll say if range dot magnitude is less than, and then we'll say 10, so if the character's in range of 10, then we need it to basically say press E. So if, what should we put? Input, that's it, dot get key up, we'll say R was it? I can't remember what we used to go into it, but hey. So R, then we'll say shop on equals true. But we're going to do it above this, so up here, if shop on equals false, so you can either do equals false, or you can put an exclamation mark, I've told you that before. So if it equals false, then it'll show all this. If it doesn't, then they can't do it. So if in here we'll put else, and then we can copy this again and paste it in here. So if you press R equals false, so if shop is not on, then they go in range. It'll press R, they can press R and it'll get rid. Easy enough. Then we put else. If they press R here, so when it's active, it'll turn it off. And one thing I'm going to do is here is put else if, and then I'm going to copy all this bit here. So if the character's range is more than, and we'll say 12, so if they're walking away, then it's automatically defaultly going to turn shop off. So just a little error backup glitch fixing thing right there. So that should pretty much buy a ship. That's it, really. And all we have to do is make this guy spawn here. So if we attach it to this guy here, where is it? When I can find it. Ah, scripts, so many scripts. So many scripts. We need to find entities. There we are. Mail ship shop. So we'll close all the scripts because we need to sort that out one day. Ship shop here. Wait, that's shop window. It'll work for now. This is just testing, remember. We need entity start, so we'll click the pinhead to select miss scripts. show error equals false, so we need to make that a private because it's a bit useless for us to see. So private var show error blah blah blah. So if we go back, it should hide that. Gone. So now, when it actually disappears, we're going to click our mail and we're going to rename him to mail ship shop. We could give him a custom skin and everything. I'm not going to. You don't have to again, but hey, I'll change this to walls. Where's our walls? Here, and I'll select the front wall and change it to ship shop. And then we can select these walls here and stick it into ship shop, and then grab our character, mail ship shop, drag him into NPC, and then we can close him off. Boom. So he's disappeared. Obviously we need to attach him to the third mission script now to make him appear when we do it, obviously. But that should work. We probably should test it first, but hey, you know what we like. So I'm going to go back to our third mission here. If you haven't got this one, we created it a while ago, which is in somewhere. We'll find it in the scripts, it'll be easier. So if you go scripts, missions, there we are, we've got a third one right here, open it up. And all we're going to do is right here where it says if the player's ship does not equal blah blah blah. But we need to actually change it. So where this one says here, mission scroll equals false, show new objective, this is where we assign it. So up here, we'll type game objects var ship dealer, and this will be a game object. And then we'll grab ship dealer and paste it in here. Dot set active true. Trying to get used to a new unity here. So ship dealer dot set active. I believe it's capital S as well. So set active true. If you don't know what that code is, it's simply the same as ship dealer dot active equals true. It's just Unity's new method, really. So ship dealer dot set active equals true. It should show the ship dealer now, hopefully. And then when we go up and buy it, it will say that it'll go mission complete, hopefully. So if we go to mission 3, not the bandits one, mission 3, and select our ship dealer, put him in there, I'll redo the whole process and then come back. So I literally just drive up to him. We have no errors. He is here. So we go up and we press Q. No, not Q, it was R. We need to make a Q. Ooh, that's badly placed. Very badly placed. But it costs 200 gold. How much do we have? We have 400, so we click buy. Mission complete. So, yeah. That's it, we're done. Pretty much. So if we go over here, we might be able to access it. No, we can't. We still can't do that yet. So level switching, we need to fix that bit, but that's still not working either. So that's not going off because we've got an error. But we've done it. So a longish episode. I didn't realise how long it was. I apologise for that. But I'll try to speed it up as much as in the editing. So what you've just watched might be really quick. I don't know. If not, I suck. But hey, I hope you liked it. None of you actually got back to me on the testing other day on the other one, but I'm guessing none of you wanted to. Never mind then. But that's going to stay up there for a bit. Then I'm going to go and take the link down, put an annotation there. There's our character's feet. They clearly, if you can read his toes, as you can see, it says hit the like button. No, look at that. Please do that. But hit me up on Facebook and Twitter if you need help. Comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.